Welcome to the 60 Plus Podcast.
I'm Janet.
And I'm Joe. How are you today, Janet?
Yippee! No, I'm doing great. I feel really good today.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm going to embarrass you a little bit
Why?
because you thought your microphone wasn't working, and it's because you didn't have your headphones on.
Okay, so why are you sharing all my secrets?
Because it's fun.
I'll get you back, you
I
know.
know you will.
Okay.
So, yippee?
Yippee.
Why? Why
I
yippee?
don't know. It's Friday.
Okay.
Today is Friday.
Well, we're recording on Friday.
Yeah. And it's warming up outside.
It is warming up. Spring. I feel spring.
Yes. And I had a nice long beach walk today, and
Very
I
good.
ran into some nice people and along the way. That's always a lovely thing.
It is a lovely thing when you see
Mhm.
people you know just walking around.
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time.
Does it?
Well, I am a minor celebrity.
Oh, yeah. God. Oh, my Lord. Please get over yourself.
What are we talking about today, Janet?
So today we're doing a Real Talk episode. We haven't done one in a while. So that's exciting.
It is. It is exciting.
And you know what else is exciting about
I
it?
know what you're going to say.
It's with a man.
A man.
It seems like we always have like Real Talk episodes with females.
That's
a
true.
lot. Yeah. So this may, I don't know, maybe our first male.
No,
No.
we've had at least one other man. So, Janet, do you want to introduce our guest?
I do. Today we have Scott. Hi, Scott.
Is that how you pronounce your name, Scott? Do you always sing your name, Scott?
I love it when she sings my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
Hi. Hi, Joe.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we're excited.
So, Scott, I understand you're an avid listener.
Yes, I am. hmm
hmm
Yes.
So, for Real Talk episodes, all the guests, they have to admit that they're 60 plus.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. All right. That's
Okay.
the only qualification we have.
You're in.
You're in. You're in the club.
Just 70 plus pass.
70 plus passes. If we drew a Venn diagram,
So this
I knew
could be-
Janet would appreciate that.
Joe's going to do a
I'm gonna create a
spreadsheet.
Well, this could be the preview for your 70
for the
plus
next
podcast
for the next
in the
podcast
future,
from Janet
yes.
and Joe.
That's
Yeah.
right, because
We'll be ringing in 8
Scott
years.
just turned 70.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. 71, actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's right,
Uh-huh.
71.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So actually, we had to change the first question. Did you celebrate turning 70? And if so, how?
I had a big party on the deck, and Janet came and made the party.
Well, I don't know
It
about
was so
that.
dull until Janet showed up.
Janet makes a party wherever she is,
So she did.
even
in
if it's
fact.
not a party.
Oh, you guys. Well,
So you had a big party on the deck.
Yes, uh-huh.
How was that?
Well, it was.
Did you have a hangover the next day? That's always the
No,
assignment. Okay.
I hate hangovers, so I
Yeah, we all
try
do.
to avoid the hangover.
Those days are
Yeah.
gone.
And it was, it was so much fun. I didn't need a hangover. I didn't need to
Right.
induce a hangover by drinking a lot.
Did you organize the party, or did someone organize it for you?
My wife and I organized it together.
Very good.
Yeah,
it was a nice party, too.
It was.
it
Yeah,
was.
great
Yeah,
food, great people. It was a
Mhm.
beautiful evening. Lovely view.
yeah.
All
My
right.
birthday's July 1st, so it's just a celebratory.
So it was a surprise
weekend.
party. You didn't it surprised you that it was so early.
I celebrated the fact that I was just going to continue to be 69
Okay.
because I think that's a marvelous age. And it was a great day. It was a great year for me. I just wanted to stick with.
So you completely skipped 70.
I couldn't face it.
So this is the second anniversary of your 69th
Oh
birthday.
my God! Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. I actually have a friend who celebrates the, I don't know, the 25th year of her 39th birthday.
hmm
Yeah.
Every year.
Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
Well, it used to be I'm 29 again, right? Now we're
Mhm.
like, I'm 69 again.
If
Well,
you're
I'm not
29
there
again,
yet.
I feel sorry for you.
I'm not there yet. How do you feel about being, this is a 60 plus podcast, but how do you feel about being 70 plus?
Anxious.
Anxious?
Yeah.
I'm
feel
not
like-
there.
No. Mm-mm.
So, I was a male guest for Real Talk.
Oh, that's right, Joe. Oh, I'm sorry. I just forgot. That was only a couple weeks ago.
That was a
too.
few weeks ago, yeah.
You were the guest
I
on
was
your.
the-
Yeah, it was his
well,
birthday.
when it was Janet's birthday,
Oh, okay.
I interviewed her.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
she said, "Oh well, I didn't think ahead.
I told you I'd get you back.
So when I was being interviewed, it was like, how do you feel about being 60 plus? And I was like, thankful. I mean, I'm glad I've made it this far. So you've turned the second anniversary of your 69th birthday.
Yeah.
So you're anxious.
Anxious, yeah, because I feel like I'm running out of time.
Well, we all are. I don't
Yeah.
care if
Yeah.
you're 18 years old. You're still
Mhm.
running out of time.
Well, and you don't
Exactly, yeah.
really know
Mm-mm.
No, you don't.
how much
No.
time you have.
It didn't really hit me in my 60s.
No.
No, it didn't hit me until I started.
The first
facing
anniversary of
70.
your 69th birthday.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Because 70, 80 is right around the corner. And then
Then whole hell breaks loose.
No.
It's party time.
you just give up.
No, you
No.
don't. Oh God.
No.
All right, that is not. No. This goes against the grain of what we're about here.
No, I'm gonna work out for the next decade so I can be a very healthy couch potato in my 80s.
All
I
right.
think that's a realistic goal.
Okay. There's some logic there, I guess. It's 60 plus logic.
You want to
but-
be able to get up off the couch when you have to.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah.
Forget
mhm.
getting up off the floor, like Megan
Yeah,
says,
uh,
right, Joe? It's like
Oh,
you
I
should
know,
be able to
I
get
know.
up off the floor without touching the floor.
Well, except for orthopedic issues,
Yeah.
it's, that's a goal.
Yeah,
It
it is a
It's
goal.
a goal.
It's a goal. So you're going to work out for the next 10 years or in the next,
Hopefully 10 years. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Anything else besides anxiety?
Appreciation.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
This is
Yeah.
this is what we want to dial
That's
in.
it.
Yeah, this is where we want to go. All right.
Yeah. This is our wine and dine. Yes, appreciation.
We want to be positive. Appreciation for every day, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I have a beautiful environment. I have beautiful friends. I have a beautiful wife and a happy marriage. So just appreciate.
You're batting 1,000.
Yeah. I mean, what more do we need? And a cute dog.
Oh, yes. An adorable dog. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think the next question's yours, Janet.
So complete the sentence. You know you're 60 plus / 70 plus when.
When you can't get off the floor.
And it's not because of the party that you had that Janet came and made.
No, it's just those muscles don't react like they did before. Like the synapse from the brain to the
Mhm.
muscle is slowed down to quite an extent, it seems like. So,
No, it's true.
yeah.
I have a bit of an orthopedic issue happening now, and I just had physical therapy today. And the physical therapist, I said, "Why does my leg feel weak?" Because it's not a muscular thing.
Mm-mm.
And she said it's because of the way the nerve is communicating with your brain. It's not, and you're kind of saying the same thing.
Yeah.
The
hmm
synapses aren't firing, the nerves don't do what they used to do.
Yes.
That's why working out is important
Yeah.
to retrain that brain body, brain muscle
Keep
connection.
it sharp.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it energized and sparking.
Yeah. And how do you do that? How do you do that?
Oh, a lot of squats, a lot of push-ups, a lot of running and dancing in place.
And hot yoga.
Yeah, hot yoga helps a great deal. But I was doing a lot of hot yoga. I was losing muscle mass. I felt terrific. My body had a lot of flexibility, but I was losing muscle mass. So I just decided to go back to some more
Some weight training.
weight training and some
Yeah.
more cardio. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Megan on. Oh gosh, it's back around the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
and she's all about muscle mass.
Mhm.
It's got to be muscle mass. My phone was just buzzing, and it was an old friend of mine who used to own a bunch of gyms, and he's all about muscle mass.
Yeah.
It's
And I was just reading a little article today about that, give up the cardio and just go for the weights.
yeah. I mean, I don't think you should give up.
No,
the
I mean,
cardio,
basically,
but scale it
Because
back.
we were, especially as women, we were like, jazzercise and,
Oh, yeah.
dance and, sweat, sweat, sweat. And actually,
fun,
that
fun.
doesn't.
You know, you're 60
really-
plus when you say jazzercise.
This episode's not with me, Joe. But I'm going to add that to our next nostalgia.
Jazzercise.
I miss jazzercise. So yeah, it's really.
Do you wear the
key.
leggings that like stop at the ankle and at the thigh, and they just like
Yeah. Oh
Remember
yeah,
those?
I do. I wear them all the way up to the thigh.
Wow.
all right?
And cover as much body as I possibly can.
All right. Now that you're in, well, we always say 60s, but now that you're, over 70, do you do anything differently than you used to do?
Do I? It's hard because I'm one of those people who just does the same thing every day and stuck in habit, and
For how
just,
long have you been doing that? I mean, for 70 years?
30, 40 years at least.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Hmm.
Aren't you bored?
No, it's, I like a regiment.
Okay.
I like to take care of things. I like to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, and it's just, well, and the appreciation is actually, it's a long list of things, so it's hard to really pinpoint one.
Do you have it committed to memory, or do you have to write it down now that you're over 70?
I do have to remind myself. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So that's something
And then
different.
ask for, but that's what spouses are for too, to keep you reminded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wouldn't know. All right.
Well, and the thing is so it's not like you're incapable of doing new things. This is probably the first podcast you've been on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So he's
See?
doing something different right now.
He is.
Mhm.
He is. So, what is your biggest challenge at 70 plus?
My biggest challenge is getting everything done in a day.
We can't do everything in a day.
No, but you have a list of things you want to get done.
Right. All those
You run
things
out of
that you.
time.
All those things that you do in your morning regimen. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it fits into your regimen,
Okay.
and you don't want to lose any loose ends. You want
My life is loose ends.
I'm one big loose end.
So one of the things you're doing differently then is doing things slower or more
a
slowly.
little more deliberate. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's your biggest challenge is,
Yeah. And
is
focused. And
maybe you need to scale back on the things that you need to do.
I need to stop some of the things I
Yeah,
do because I
yeah.
just walk. I hate sitting down because I think I'm getting older if I sit down for too long.
Okay.
And it feels like you're getting older if you sit down too long. So I just walk around the house looking for things to do. And if I run out of things to do, I just jump in the car and find a place to go.
When you're 70 plus and you're just wandering around the house,
Mhm.
it's not a good look.
Well,
Wait, is it in a bathrobe?
But there's an intention. I'm looking for something to do.
Okay.
Something
Or
to take
just
care
looking
of.
for something?
Where did I
Yeah,
put
could
my
be.
keys?
Where?
So he can then take a ride.
Drive around looking for things to do.
Okay.
What's your biggest delight at being 70 plus?
Biggest delight?
Biggest delight.
Oh my God! That I can actually, when I want to stand up, because I can, because they work out.
You're easily
It's
satisfied.
a delight to be able to walk around and
It is.
yeah, and
It is.
be out of pain.
Stumble around the house and look
I
at
mentioned
keys.
I mentioned my orthopedic thing
Uh-huh.
2 months ago. I couldn't walk around.
Oh yeah!
No,
Oh,
there was a day. Ask Janet. There was a day I could not walk around.
heavens!
Oh
Yeah, that
So-
was the call I got.
So being able to get
Yeah,
being able to get up and walk around is it sounds like a simple thing, but boy, I appreciate it.
absolutely. Yeah, and I like walk my dog every day, twice a day.
And you walk around the house looking for things to do. I mean, what would you do if you couldn't walk? You'd just sit there looking for things to do.
You'd have to take up reading.
Oh God, I'd be miserable.
Okay, what 70 plus or 60 plus person do you admire the most?
Oh, let's see. Lately, it sounds silly, but Michael Douglas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I wasn't a big Michael Douglas fan, but then he's just grown up to be such a great actor, a good producer, great. Everything he's in just attracts me, and I like him a lot. And I'm focusing on actors because when I sit down, we do streaming a lot. So
Mhm.
Jane Fonda.
I was thinking
Meryl
Jane Fonda
Streep.
because of
Yeah.
Janet's
Mhm.
jazzercise thing. There was
Oh yeah.
Well, she also just wrote a book about aging,
Mhm.
about being this age and how she thinks it's like amazing.
isn't
Like,
she like in her 80s?
Yeah.
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 So she's an inspiration.
What has Michael Douglas done recently that you like?
Let's see. It was in. If I got the name of it right, he was with Alan Arkin in the Molansky technique, something like that. I'm
Oh,
sure.
the, oh, the,
yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah,
acting.
yeah.
teach- yeah, that was
Oh God,
that was really good.
it was hilarious.
It was really funny.
Well,
Great
and-
plot.
Yeah, and so heartwarming.
Oh,
Mhm.
I haven't
two of
seen
them.
that. I'll have to
Yeah,
look
it's
at that.
terrific. And he's coming out. He's going to be Benjamin Franklin coming up with me.
Is he really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Geez, I would think they would cast Paul Giamatti for that or something.
How old is
Really?
Michael Douglas? You know?
No, I don't. I
He's
think
going to be Benjamin Franklin. Wow.
He's got to be 80ish.
I would think. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember him
Yeah,
in
he
the streets
probably
of San
is.
Francisco.
Is he still married to
Remember-
Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Yes, he is.
So he's got a hot wife too. So you got to admire him for that,
Something
right?
Safe. Yeah, absolutely. And give him credit for that one.
He's 79 years old. He'll be 80 in September.
Well, no, I think he's 79 for the second time.
If he's smart, yeah.
I admire someone that when they're 79 years old, they still want to work.
Absolutely. It's admirable. Yeah.
It really is.
Mhm.
Well, and I think that keeps you young.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right.
Yeah.
So we like to bust myths at the 60 Plus podcast. Are there any myths that you would like us to bust about being 60 or 70 plus?
I don't know. No. Can you mention one? Can you give me a hint? Like
Well, we
a
had
myth?
ones that
60 plus people don't know how to use technology.
technology.
Oh, yeah.
60
Yeah.
plus people don't want to have sex anymore.
Mhm.
Okay. All of it's true.
All right.
I disagree.
I'm 60 plus and look at the technology I'm using right now.
All of it. I know.
And
I'm
I'm
amazed.
60 plus and okay, we can
You
just
didn't have your headphones on and thought your microphone wasn't working. That gave me a chuckle, Jen, I have to say.
It's a myth. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
About using technology.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
We've already busted that myth.
Yeah.
Can you
So-
think of another one?
Yeah. The one about sex is definitely a myth.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And I'll vouch for 70 plus when it comes to that department. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo!
Something to look forward to.
Yay. Okay. What advice would you give to someone who is about to turn 70?
Stay curious.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
That
Mhm.
is a good one.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
You're
Because.
so curious, Joe. I'm curious. Why did you say that?
Because well, it keeps you open. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it keeps you non-judgmental. It makes you smarter.
Well,
It makes you more interesting.
I know some 70 plus people that are pretty judgmental. Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
they're not curious?
I'm not curious enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. You can always learn something from everybody and anybody. And,
That's true.
you
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
it's part of
true.
that's part of being curious
Yeah.
and interested.
What are you curious about? What's something that piques your curiosity?
Why people behave the way they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that's like an age old
But
thing.
you know, but in 70 plus, you learn to give everyone the benefit of the doubt from the very opening,
Mhm.
very opening, because you're going to be judgmental. You can't escape that.
So does the benefit of the doubt last longer or less time than it used to when you were younger?
Oh, much longer.
Really?
Oh yeah. I get much people. Yeah, because younger. I don't agree with you, and I don't recognize you. It just blow you off.
Mm-hmm.
But now at least give you a chance,
Okay.
and and just be open to people, and they'll show you what they are.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes that's.
A good thing?
I was going to go the other way, but
No.
The most part it is, in most part it's rewarding.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I do enjoy meeting new people more now than
Mhm.
I did when I was younger.
Yeah. And that's why it's difficult for me to answer questions because I'm the person who always
Ask
asks.
the questions.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I really, I'll ask people, I just met them,
Mm-hmm.
Where were you born? How did you meet? How did your parents meet?
And do you still like to have sex?
It might get to that eventually. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Well, on your third anniversary of your 69th birthday, maybe.
Well, Scott definitely has a talent of getting you to open up to him and divulge all kinds of things.
Okay.
I don't mind getting very personal
But that's because you're trustworthy
and open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
curious.
And curious.
and curious.
And you care less about what people think. Don't you think that's true? As you get
Absolutely.
older, you care less
Oh
about
my
what other people
God,
think.
Yeah, I could care less. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last question. Do you have a bucket list? And if so, what's on it?
No, I refuse to make a bucket list.
Wow. That
I
was
just don't-
definitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I decided long ago I wasn't going to make a bucket list. I
Okay.
was going to do things that, I feel like doing. But I do want to, there's one thing I want to go do before. I've never been to Paris. I've been all over Europe.
Okay.
and I just never made it to Paris.
Okay.
So,
So go.
I'm going. Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, my wife promised me that she's going to take me to Paris.
You're curious about Paris. But you know, I think
Absolutely,
I think the French people, excuse me to all our French listeners.
Excusez-moi, s'il
Yeah,
vous plaît.
excusez-moi. They're not as open.
No, they're not. I know. See,
Oh, yeah.
but that'll be a challenge. That'll be the
Yeah.
challenge.
Do you speak French?
No, I don't.
If you don't even try when you're over there.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
no.
They don't like that.
Yes.
All
It's,
right.
it's not like traveling in Italy.
No.
Mm.
I haven't traveled a lot in Europe, but I've been to Italy and Switzerland. Both places I stopped and asked a couple of people directions. So a couple of times in each of those countries.
Yeah.
And every time they said, I'll take you there.
Yeah.
It wasn't go down here, take a
Uh-huh.
no, I'll walk you there. I was shocked.
Stunned.
I really was. I was like, you don't have to do that. They're like, no, it's fine.
But please, yeah.
Has that ever happened to you in America?
No. Although I have done it to people here.
Yeah.
If someone's
Mm.
asked me directions, I say, oh, I'll take.
So then
Yeah.
it has happened in America.
It has
Mm.
happened, but it hasn't happened to me.
Yeah. Maybe
Uh,
because you haven't
yeah.
had to ask
Yeah, it's a
directions.
little more difficult here because people aren't as trustworthy here.
it depends, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I think we can't make broad brush strokes
Yeah,
on this,
yeah.
but yeah.
Are you a foodie?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So you. I like to travel to places where the food is good.
Well, Paris
yeah.
will definitely give you
And
that.
One thing about turning 70 and working out is just I cannot stop eating.
Mm,
I just want to eat all day.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm not working out because of the previously mentioned
Mhm.
orthopedic.
Yes.
I want to eat all day too.
I do too, as long as it's chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh, yes. With chocolate's always in there somewhere.
hmm
Hmm. Yeah.
All right. It's been a real pleasure. That's the end of the interview, Scott. All right, Janet. Another.
Yes.
We wanted to mention something.
Yes.
This is our 40th episode.
It's our 40th episode.
It
Thank you
is.
for being here for our 40th episode.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Congratulations.
I know. We're getting close to a year, Joe.
You know what the next episode is?
41st?
Well,
Or
I was going to say
40th
40
a
plus.
second.
I was going to say 40 plus.
No, or is it the 40th again? No.
The second 40th. I don't
Never
know.
mind.
There was-
You're starting to hurt my brain
I
now.
know, I told you there'd be no math involved. All right. This has been the 60 plus podcast. Share it with a friend or an enemy or a millennial or
Or anybody.
anybody. Share it, like it, subscribe, and leave a comment on the Spotify comment section if you like.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. Here's something you can leave in the comment section. What's a question that you ask people when you meet them if you're curious?
Or a question that you would like us to add on the Real Talk
Sure.
list of
not?
questions.
All
Mhm.
right. So that's it. Until next week, I'm Joe.
I'm Janet. Bye.